this team. Ribs, you know these guys pretty well. What do they bring to the table?
I'm looking for a huge performance from Pell and Cloud, especially Kyle, obviously playing with his former teammates Crash. We're going to see a lot of chemistry coming over from Crash, Pell, and Shock, so it comes down to that.
Yeah, I do feel like teams overlook it just because we're an EU team. You know, they look at our players and they don't see the same accomplishments as, you know, the top teams in America. I think that's one of our greatest attributes towards us. People overlook us and they just underestimate us. Right now we have the same mistakes when we lose. It's just like we've got to learn how to put it into our gameplay so the mistakes don't happen again. I think Kelsey's a really good player just because he brings a lot of different roles into the team. I think what makes him a good in-game leader is just how quick he is to thinking of a decision. Well, my hopes for this tournament is it's the same as any other tournament, you know, top placement and hopefully to take the trophy basically.
And there you have it. Space Station Gaming. We keep talking about their Cinderella performance last year. They're now have a little bit more pressure this time around. Last time they were playing with nothing to lose. Now they have everything to lose. Ribs, I'm going to start with you. We got to go into predictions, man. You already know it. You are under a little bit of pressure with predictions because you're the pro player.
Sure.
You're the expert here. What do you got winning this one?
Well, I'll be saying it all day, all weekend. A lot of these matches are hard to call, but Space Station is one of the few teams in this event that didn't make a roster change going into the event. They've had so much preparation. They really know each other. They have the chemistry. Simplicity is an amazing roster, but this is the first time this roster is playing together. I'm going with Space Station.
2-0?
That's hard to tell as well, but 2-0 would be good. Would make sense for me. That team is top 3 in my opinion. Space Station.
Space Station,
yes.
2-0, top 3 team, says Ribs. Belly, I'm going to come over to you. Prediction, who's going to win it? What's going to be the map count?
It's actually disrespectful that you ask me a question like that because taking a look at both of these teams on paper and by history, Space Station Gaming, they're going to win. Whether it's a 2-0 or 2-1, it doesn't matter because at the end of the game, Space Station Gaming, I believe we're going to win.
We got 2-0 Space Station from Ribs, top 3 team. He says, Belly's disrespected. I mean, you asked him the question. Sorry, last but not least, Blaze, I'm going to leave it to you. Who do you got winning this one?
¿Qué rollo, claneros? ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Bienvenido al stream. No sé por qué se ve así la pantalla, no se ve completa.
But I'm going to have to go with simplicity. And the reason why the last person to beat Space Station on simplicity is going to be Pale. Pale at the Invitational completely melted that entire team. Also on the flip end, you got Shock, you got Kyle, you got Pale, you also, you know, you got those former EU United members on that team where they used to go toe-to-toe with the Space Station Gaming roster.
Órale, órale, ¿por qué pega la gordita, mi amor?
Crash, Kyle, Shock, Pale, come on the flip end, I'm looking for Clouds to really step it up. If Clouds come out here and play simplicity, 2-0 easy.
Leave it to Blaze, of course, to be the one to go against the grain here. I love it. My man always playing devil's advocate here. Bill, you got any thoughts on that, man?
He said 2-0 easy. I think Blaze is out of his mind, but you know, we're going to find out soon. We're going to find out soon.
And I got to throw some shade to Blaze here, too, because
we gonna see.
God knows Blaze, of course, always goes against the grain. That's also why he was the third-place finisher, the last-place finisher in the Casters Analyst game.
3 years ago?
2-3 years ago. He's grown a little bit since then. Well, it looks like we are ready to kick this one off. It's been a great pregame show. Let's go ahead and jump into the map flag room. Blaze and Belly for the very first. So far.
¿Qué onda, Carlos Sánchez? ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Un saludo.
You know what, Mel? That control tower is so important. We typically see a lot of 2v2 fights on that up there in that control tower. We see a 2v2 fighting for that B hill as well.
¿Qué onda, Paul May? ¿Cómo estás, güey? Un saludo.
It's a good one. We're gonna break it down and we're gonna go through that entire thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure that you guys at home are following the action.
Yep, of course, we're back at the desk and live again with some gameplay. Getting ready to get into this one. Of course, Matt Flash, we're kicking things off. Belly, what are you looking forward to most in this match?
I'm really looking forward to Krim. Especially in control tower. Whenever a sniper rifle or torque bow, any power weapon gets placed down, you know Krim's going to take control of the entire map. He is the most dominant power weapon player in this lobby, by far, to me at least. And I really think he's going to kick things off right.
Krim is going to be the X factor. Ribs, if you had to pick one player in this matchup, I know you've competed against these players a long time. Simplicity, especially on the North American side. What do you got?
Oh, it's easy. It's Crazed, the King of Scotland. We've seen it time and again throughout this season. when we talk about Forge and we talk about this Space Station roster, Craze, it goes off. The amount of times I've seen his teammate die in that 2v2 and he takes the 1v2 like nothing.
Disgusting.
Believe me, it will happen. That guy is a shotgun beast.
Yeah, he says Craze, he says Crimson. Sounds like it's all Space Station all day. Isn't that right, Blaze? Yes.
No. You're not going to catch me on that one, John.
Almost,
man, almost.
I'll talk to you soon.
It's too
Looks
soon.
like the game is ready to go underway. Let's go ahead and kick off Mexico City the right way. Blaze and Belly, lead it away, boys.
Let's go. All right, Blaze. Forge Blitz. This map is pretty dynamic when it comes. The strategy's coming all around, but jumping in the game, it looks like somebody dropped. So we can come back in. Yeah.
We don't get all the players in there.
You know what, Blaze? It's the anticipation of this game that's actually killing me right now. I've been
really
waiting for this event to actually start since I landed on Wednesday. And the fact that it's finally here, I'm excited.
Looks like, actually, we're going to jump back to this momentarily. It looks like we see a little bit of an issue here. Both teams are killing each other in the lobby here. So it's going to be a restart. Comes to the issue. One player seems to have lagged out. All we want to do is build the momentum. We're going to build some energy coming into this one. That's all we're trying to do.
Well,
Nah, John, we're seeing the most heated warm-up ever.
Taking a look at Craze destroy all of his teammates. He's on fire
He's on
already.
fire. Hey, Ribs called it. You know, he's looking good. If he don't do it,
Who's it going to be? And I got to ask you, Blaze, actually. I'm going to give you a chance because we didn't have a chance to earlier.
Yeah, let's take some
both
time.
said Space Station players. They called out. He called out Crimson's as the X Factor. He called out Craze. Who do you got on the simplicity side that really we should look out for?
it's Shock and Pale, man. Shock and
Two
Pale.
of 'em.
Those are going to be the two main slayers I'm looking forward to getting the job done. Shock being that leader on the team, being that cool voice, cool, calm, and collected. Make sure you're keeping those comms very concise. On the flip end, you got Pale, man. Pale is so comfortable playing against Space Station. It's scary. Now, we talked a lot about Craze being that guy to go off. I'm going to say Pale to shut him down, and I'll be looking forward for him to do it.
Yeah, well said.
Can I add just a little bit to that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, on the simplicity side, I love the make of the roster, but as Ribs has been saying like all day long, they just haven't found that chemistry yet. But if there's one player that I think is really going to bring that together, I feel like it's going to be Kyle.
Sure.
And Kyle bringing that experience from Echo Fox, a top 3 team, even though they had their struggles, I feel like that experience is definitely going to help out these guys such as Klaus and Shock reach that next level.
Also, Kyle and Cloud's the duo, man. Like,
Yeah.
those two guys, all these players have been on E United at some point, right?
Yep.
This is like if E United was still in the scene, that's their roster. And they're going to go out here and get it done.
Yeah, well, I'm honestly, actually, I'm going to disagree with all three of you.
Oh, boy, here we
You're
go.
going to talk about Crash.
You already know me too well. I talk about that duo, you know what I'm saying? I got to say, listen, Crash at one point was considered to be a top 10 player in this game.
Sure.
Yeah, I still consider Crash to be a top 10, top 15 player in this game. One of the most underrated players. Does not get the credit he deserves. If you haven't seen him in a lot of top 3 finishes, top 2 finishes, have we ever seen him in a grand final? I don't even know.
No.
But he is one of the best IGLs we have in Gears Esports, up there with the likes of Explosives and others. Ribs, I mean, do you agree with me?
I
What
would
are your
love
thoughts
to piggyback off of that because Crash is a player, you say he's top 10 in the game. I actually agree, but he's top 1 with the Lancer.
Oh,
And
I agree.
people don't notice this as much. Coming from a player standpoint, Gears of War Online, it's a somewhat different game.
Yeah.
Some weapons are toned down, some things are toned up. The Lancer is so much stronger on land. A player like Crash can take that to his advantage, really help his teammates get easier kills because of that.
This is why we have you in this position, by the way.
I guarantee you he gets 10, 15 down.
I'm with that. I can agree with that, too.
I completely agree. It reminds me of the Gears of War 1 days. That answer from online to LAN was really night and day, and a lot of host players as well. Crash really showing support role still exists. Please, you agree with that? Do you think the support role still has
Oh,
a place in Gears
100%.
of War?
It means so much, and especially in a game mode like this, John. You know, that player looking out for the Slayers.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we are locked in and ready to go with gameplay. Our apologies for the slight delay here for the 3rd time now. Kick it off to my man Blaze and Belly. Game number 1 in Mexico City. Take it away.
All right, as you take a look at the overview of the map, you see 2 players going up to the control tower. This is what Guy, Blaze, and I have been talking about. But Blaze, how do you feel about the duel between Klaus and Shock?
Man, Clouds and Shock is going to have to get up there and get it done. Clouds end up backing up for whatever reason. He says, you know, I don't know if they got a bad call out, but Shock is currently taking a 2v1 situation on the side of Simplicity, but he's going to fall in that one. So far, so good, going in favor on the other end of Space Station, but still early on in this one, but Trip Cap domination coming out.
But I love how they baited the 2v2 up top, and with domination currently denied, it's going to be up to Crim and Co. to finally try to break this home hill. And as you see, Kyle finally goes down, but with 3 players from Space Station pushing Pell, now they're going to have to go on defense and make sure that they don't give up all of that map control.
Yeah, they're going to have to, Val. You know, and as they start to back up, now we kind of see why Kyle backed down from that control tower up top. You know, they saw that early trip cap domination as they tried to play for it, and they almost got it done. But he's going to have to stay in these rotations. He's going to have to be annoying in this spot. He saw a lot of those Space Station players getting aggressive towards his side of the map. So Clout, he's going to get caught out. He has to make something happen, Bill. Tried to take one to the grave.
But I like what Klaus did from the beginning of the game. He baited the 2v2, went down low, helped his teammates get 2 kills in the middle, and he stayed alive as long as possible to help out Simplicity. But you see Kyle currently flirting with Krim and Phelpsy right now. They're trying to get this triple cap. But the only thing that's stopping him is this B hill. But Phelps, being down, Kyle's looking for a moment to pick him up. Now with him up, Shock is going to get a headshot on Jack. And Simplicity, they're looking good early on.
Yeah, they are looking good, Val. Let's see if they can get it done. We talked a lot about those Lancers, and I was Ribs talking how Crash is so dominant, top 1 Lancer in the game, being that support player. But hey, it's other support players like that on his team. Kyle used to, play a similar role to Echo Fox when he was on a roster. So this team, they have a lot of accuracy, and they're gonna play to their strengths. They're not gonna get too crazy in your face, but if you want to bang with Simplicity like that up top in any big team fight, they can go toe-to-toe with you.
Yeah, and as you saw earlier on, they're utilizing teamwork. That's going to be the only way that you're really going to beat Space Station Gaming. And Simplicity, if it has to come to crossing and Lancer fires, that's the one up I'm going to give them against this #1 European team. But on board with Klaus, 1 kill, only 1 death. Staying alive, offering support fire. He gets down quickly by Phelps, and Hydro's going to pick up the kill. So Shock currently gathering information. He's with Pel. They're guarding this B hill area, but what's important right now is take a look at the points. Up 174 to 135. Space Station Gaming, they're going for a double home hill setup. Now, if Simplicity turtles for way too long, there's a chance Simplicity can break this setup.
Simplicity looking good. They need to defend this B hill, making sure they can secure 1. Space Station with a unified push.
Y porque le está llegando por la espalda le dio y un típico Scar. Uy, triple. Todo porque le ayudó al de atrás. Como bien dicen, en el juego le ayudó su novia.
They have to snap for 5 more seconds. Simplicity can do it. They can get the first round in with Klaus and Kyle taking out Prim and Phelpsy. That's going to be Simplicity winning the first round against Space Station Gaming. But because you're down doesn't mean you're losing, Blaze. You have a saying.
Yeah. Everybody wins round 1.
Quiero ver si se oye mi voz, pero no la alcanzo a escuchar en el celular. Si le subo de más, se va a oír con eco. Así se oye mi voz. Y pues no se oye tan mal, ¿verdad? Creo. Y tenía un chingo de ganas de ir a la Pro Circuit, pero lamentablemente no pude. A ir a ver a unos cuantos compis que van a ir hoy. No sé si Joker iba a ir, que no creo, porque si no me hubiera mandado mensaje preguntándome si yo iba a ir. Creo que Diamond Dice iba a ir, porque él me preguntó en uno de mis directos si yo iba a ir a la Pro Circuit. Voy a ver si mi hermano me presta otra vez su One para hacer un stream de Gears 4 o de Fortnite un rato. El problema de su One es que estaba fallando un leve. Tenía imantado el... ¿cómo se llama? El eliminador, la fuente de poder. Entonces se apagaba cada ratito y me lo prestó un día, pero la verdad me desesperé de que no podía jugar porque se me apagaba mucho. Y lo tuve como 3 o 4 días ahí nada más, actualizándose o descargándose los juegos que quería descargar mi carnal. Y en la semana le dije, préstame tu Xbox un rato para jugar. Se muere con la granada, no es de uno. Sí, ya extraño jugar un rato el pinche Xbox, pero pues por lo mientras me tengo que conformar con el pinche Free Fire. Es una tragedia. No mames, si chingó a todos. Pinche equipo está contra todo.
people trying to get to the home hill defending B. Trick cap domination coming through, Bell.
No, that team puts us out of control. But Phelpsy getting in the hill. It's great. Getting the kill on Bell. Stopping the domination. And Space Station
¿Por qué estabas fregando en la mañana?
but it all came from the slaying power from Phelpsy and Craze.
No, de que tu mamá se fue a otro lado. Pues a mí me dijo.
They've been together for about 20 years now.
A long time. And so, yeah. Now, but you see on this
¿Te dejaron tarea?
Space Station, they did a good job
¿Y qué
holding
pasó en
on
tu
to
torneo?
Felicity from that trip cap domination. But
Chala,
now we're coming to the final moments of this round. Space Station spread out. They're holding the two cap bell. They're locking down both these home hills. And all they do is need to keep this set up for at least 20 more seconds. And they'll have
¿Cómo
this
falló
round
ese tiro y lo van a bajar? Lo presionaron hasta el cansancio hasta que lo bajaron. No sé a qué hora, bueno, yo creo que van anunciando cuando van a ir dando los skins, ¿no? Porque yo de esta madre no sé casi. No, quise verlo y si alguien más quería verlo conmigo. En mi compañía. Pero un cachoso así como que ya valí verga. Ya métanmela entre los dos. Pero es un team, ¿no? GP, CMX. Y el otro también. Oh, no entiendo por qué me aparece. Ah, no, es Play City contra PlayStation. PlayStation. A lo mejor las siglas es de Gears of War Pro Circuit México, ¿no? Son perfiles creados, digamos, en la Pro Circuit. Gears of War Pro Circuit México, sí, a huevo. Por eso aparecen así. No me había dado cuenta que en la parte de arriba decía el nombre del team. Pero sí, por eso están así.
Heavy power weapons yet. Do you feel like that's right so far? Does it even matter?
I would have got scared on Space Station side. Now, granted, Simplicity probably has done their homework.
Son 3 rondas, va ganando Play City. Simple City, perdón. Me da risa porque se ve bien la puta transmisión y cuando yo hago transmisiones no se ve bien, se me traba o no sé qué pedo. Y esta pinche transmisión de la Pro Circuit se ve bien clarita, ¿no? Qué mamada. Ahorita me voy a loguear para que cuando ya den los skins pueda reclamar mis skins, aunque no pueda jugar el puto juego todavía, pero mínimo para que me den mis skins. Casi nunca lo hago, la neta, de esto de reclamar skins, nada más una vez reclamé los Phantom. Oh, qué buena granada. No manches. Llevan 2-1, compañeros. Reclamé los skins de la chancla. Los Phantom verdes. Pero no reclamé todos, nada más reclamé la de la Snoop Pistol, la de la Nasher y no me acuerdo cuál fue el otro que reclamé. El de la Ember, creo, si no mal recuerdo. De los que están en el stream, ¿cuál es su favorito para que gane esta Pro Circuit? La vez pasada me gané el pase de un día para ir a la Pro Circuit en un sorteo que hizo un youtuber que se llama Canul. Afortunadamente me gané el pase. Lo malo es que, bueno, era bueno porque me llevé a Pequeño Scar para que entráramos juntos. Dije, si tengo que pagar su entrada, pues la pago, pero lo bueno es que no compré su entrada. Lo malo es que no lo dejaron entrar a él. Y pues como no lo dejaron entrar, tuve que regresárselo a su mamá. Y yo estaba, y su mamá estaba hasta La Merced, se llama aquí por donde vivo, Metro La Merced. Entonces tuve que llevárselo hasta allá y regresar nuevamente. Y lo malo es que Christopher Pequeño Scar ya no conoció a Joker Evil ni a Time. A los que conoció fue a Cross Electro y a Canul, nada más. A ellos dos fueron a los únicos que conoció. Pero pues ahí será para la otra. A Joker Evil lo conocí esa vez, ya en persona. Y tuve la dicha de ir a su boda, de estar en su boda, un momento especial para él. Y pues espero verlo pronto otra vez. Ahorita me imagino que anda trabajando, anda en chinga. Ni siquiera me quiero comprar un Xbox 360 para hacer streams de Gears of War 3. Compré una capturadora genérica, bueno, no es tan chida, pero configurándola bien se vería bien chido. Entonces estoy en espera de comprarme, aunque sea un pinche Xbox 360. Juegos tengo un chingo de One y de 360, pero pues vale verga, no tengo consola. Ya sea hambre, banda. ¿Qué pedo, ya comieron?
Now, they're up against the #1 team in Europe, Space Station Gaming.
Man, oh man, Val. I wonder who called this a close game, but actually, you know what? It was none of us, actually. We all called blowouts in different directions.
No, not at all. You know, my favorite storyline, yes, we like to talk about...
Aguántenme los que están en la transmisión, si es que todavía hay gente. Voy a quitar tantito la pantalla para meter mi cuenta. Y ¿cómo se llama? ¿Por qué no sé por qué no se ve bien? Voy a poner tantito, voy a quitar tantito la pantalla y voy a loguear mi perfil, ¿va? Voy a loguear con Minecraft. No me acuerdo la contraseña de mi perfil. Denme un segundo, banda. Ojalá y esté guardada todavía la contraseña. No, no está guardada. Espérenme. No mames, es que no me acuerdo de la puta contraseña. Olvidé mi contraseña, sí, estoy bien menco. Siguiente. Escribe un código, no tengo la verificación esa. Lo mandamos al Gmail, ponemos el Gmail. No, están mayúsculas y... Listo, iniciamos sesión, guardamos actualizar la contraseña así, cerramos mi correo, vamos a la Pro Circuit. Está mal el puto Xbox ahorita. Ya lo logueó. Buscar gameplay, sí. Y capturamos pantalla, ponemos esto. Es mi teléfono, no se ve nada, es que estaban fallando. Estoy leyendo los comentarios que están poniendo en la Pro Circuit. Yo ya me logué para ver eso. Voy a poner mis comentarios acá un poquito. No se puede. Pedro Corona, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Un saludo. Lo voy a poner para que se vean también los de allá arriba, los de allá abajo. Para si alguien dice algo de que ya pusieron.
Simplicity currently holding the lead against Space Station. What's gonna happen? I don't need you to lose your voice, man. I'm trying. Okay?
A ver, dame de lo que compraste, son bebitos. ¿Ya comiste?
So in the first half, they didn't care so much about the light gameplay. You know, just base weapons, a few nades. Simplicity likes those big team fights. They like that anchor on a map where players are going to rotate around because they have to focus on this drop shot. Yeah. It's such a powerful weapon. But the drop shot being on a 2-minute respawn timer, they know that, you know, around a 2-minute and 30-second mark of this round, players are going to start gravitating towards that area. So it gives you a little extra foresight when you're trying to predict those strategies mid-round.
Oh, yeah, and taking a look at the overview of the map, let's take a look at the strategy thrown around this drop shot. You're going to have 3 people, now 4 people in the middle, and you see Simplicity currently pushing it ahead, getting the pillar area, and Crash getting the first blood on Phelpsy.
Oh, they looking to go through. Clouds is hovering over that drop shot.
Se les traba el stream, dice Watch, no sé qué madre. Yo lo estoy viendo bien, es por el internet o por los servidores, porque cuando ahorita lo estaba logueando, sí, a huevo. Son los servidores de esta madre. F, no se ve nada, ¿qué pasó? What the fuck, chavos, F. Vamos a darle refresh. No, se murieron los putos servidores. Ellos están transmitiendo en Mixer. ¿Qué pasó, FF? Hola, FF. Years. F, no te preocupes, F. GG. ¿Qué pasó? Puros comentarios. ¿Qué pasó, F?
¿Desde aquí nos empezó la Pro Circuit?
Desde hace ratito. Lo malo es que no pude ir. ¿A dónde fuimos la vez pasada? Rip murió. Adiós, stream. Valió caca. Hola, F. Me voy. Se les cayeron. Easy Rip. ¿Ya? F. Se mamó. ¿Qué andan fallando los servidores de donde están haciendo la transmisión? Ya se ve, pero se ve de la mierda. Y no se oye. Ahora se ve bien verga, pero no se oye. Ah, es que le muteé, qué pendejo. Déjame ahí. Hace rato no me dejaba entrar a mí tampoco. Y ahorita anda igual. Gatita sensual, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida al stream. No me olvides. Déjame ahí, te dije. Arriba la América, dice el de allá abajo. No audio. Le pasó lo mismo que a mí, pero yo lo muteé sin querer.
precise aim coming out from both sides. We all know how talented Kyle is with that marksman. So on the flip end, I don't know how smart of a move that was from Space Station. It's Kyle versus Feltzy with the marksman. We'll see what their team out the most.
And with the initial coming down, you see Hydro in control tower firing shots down low on Klaus and Crash. With them hiding in the pillars, this is Feltzy shooting fish in a barrel, making sure Klaus and...
Otra vez se volvió a caer el puto stream. Qué pedo.
Antes de juzgar, me escucha mi historia. Le robé miles de dólares a mis papás.
Un evento. Y es que en la vida todo es un negocio.
Vamos a callarlo. No me pagan por esta mierda. Listo.
That's their strong point. They'll get into a long fire Lancer game because you know Simplicity has that on lock.
You know they always got that on lock, Bell. And so we got 2 weapon slots.
Ahí mismo en la transmisión te dice cuando van a dar el skin.
You know, both teams aren't really putting too much stock in that fight. The only thing that's important up there is going to be the
Gatita sensual, en el stream te van diciendo cuando vas a reclamar el skin. Yo te pongo el link si sigues en mi transmisión cuando ya lo vayan a dar. Ese mi buen Joker Evil. Hace ratito estaba hablando de ti. Te extraño. Te extraño. Quería verte en la Pro Circuit, pero no pude ir y me imagino que tú tampoco pudiste ir esta vez. Ese es el problema que tenemos, que no pudimos ir a la Pro Circuito. Transmitiendo la prueba bien, carnal. ¿Cómo estás, chacho? Iba a hacer stream de Free Fire, güey, pero quería ver la Pro Circuit al mismo tiempo, entonces no se puede todo en esta vida, entonces preferí ver la Pro Circuit. Nada más que está fallando muy culero. Dale su chupón.
Really need him because it was a 2v1 anyways, but Klaus, you see Hydron exploding up there in the control tower, but with the F hill in sight.
So they pressed the button, by the way.
Yeah, they're looking for their next push. And you have 3 people now coming around this F hill area. 4 people.
Look how far they're pressed up, right? If your opponents are dead, take as much of the map as possible. Bring the pressure, get as close to their spawn, and that's what we're seeing Simplicity do. They have 4 drop shots.
Me trajeron una gordota de chicharrón enorme.
The patience, such a smart move, and now Shock gonna put one over the top. Can he catch it? Yes, he can.
Shock, don't do him like that. 3 seconds left. Domination was denied, but Crim and Feltzy, what can they do? Simplicity overpowered him with teamwork, and they are 1 round away from top Space Station Gaming Hero Map 1.
Oh, Simplicity. They put the pressure on him,
good, man. They're looking good. Okay, Ribs, I know he's feeling himself right now because Crash he's going towards 20 down.
Si me quedo callado y disculpen, es que estoy comiendo.
I said at one point all these players were United, right?
Yeah.
At one point, these players have multiple different combinations of 2 and 3 playing together throughout the entirety of Gears 4.
Yeah,
they may be a
Ya perdió.
team, but they've been playing
Space
together.
Station.
They still got the chemistry. They're making sure they play the right spots together. So it's not like they got to do a lot of work being a new team, right? They just got to show up.
You're right. Think of, I mean, you
6-4, puede remontar. Me ha pasado que cuando juego termino remontando la partida con el equipo, a pesar de que vayamos 3-2 o algo así, terminamos echándole ganas. Me encanta el Fortnite, lo juego todo el día. Esto no es Minecraft. No te presté el celular, para que veas videos. No, donde agarre tus cartas la niña no estoy chillando, pobres vatos ganaron los de Space, no sé qué madre se llaman. Espérenme, aguanten, ahorita vengo.
Ahí dejó al Christopher, ¿eh?
Shocked. He took control of the whole last round right there, and he imprinted his name on every single part of that map with the drop shot.
Man, that was nice. So now, do you want to change your predictions, Bell?
I'm feeling strong still.
No, Space Station, they're coming off of that warm-up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call that a warm-up map, man. I still feel good about my prediction.
I think Simplicity a little bit more consistent, though.
Well, yeah, of course you guys got to make Blaze look good, and make the rest of us look bad. These guys on stage right now, make Blaze look like the smartest man in the room.
No, take that back.
Soy el nuevo Scar Gameplay.
Look like the smartest man in the room, saying Simplicity was gonna go do that.
Let me talk about the actual smartest man in the room right now, Affinity, the coach of Simplicity. And one thing I want to mention, I feel like that was Space Station's map pick, but I feel like when the weapons went down, Simplicity turned it into their map. They got the drop shot on first half and second half. I don't know why Space Station X'd out the top.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
They got the marks for Kyle. These are the type of things, on top of Craft being a perfect player, these are the type of things that will help you win a map against a top team like Space Station.
That's one thing I've noticed throughout the entirety of the season. All season 2, Space Station is very good at placing weapons like blue shot, drop shot, the obvious things that are in their favor. But when it comes to deep meta of weapon placing, no one beats Affinity in my eyes.
And you know what I also want to say too? Simplicity was smart. And I always say, if you lose that first round, get that big power weapon down as soon as possible. Simplicity lost that first round and a half after having a nice little lead. They took it in their favor. As soon as the drop shot goes down at B, round 1 in the second half, you can't put nothing up top. No. Whatever fight Craze may have won with that M-bar in the second half, they could not get it. It was a bad weapon placement for them to block it in the first half.
When it came down, that was terrible. Space Station lost that first round, and I'm talking about Craze going off. Why would they X up top where that's Craze's spot? Sure enough, they're down 4-2.
No.
Take a look at the initial of the very last fight. Craze pushed on his own into a 1v3. Simplicity was playing their game, okay? Space Station gaming, they couldn't find themselves, and that's gonna be trouble if they don't pick this up early map 2.
Yeah, I gotta ask you guys, Simplicity was getting absolutely dominated online going into this event. A lot of rough finishes and 2Ks. Obviously, Blaze did, expected this, but for the other guys, is this something that you could have seen happening? Simplicity really showing up today? Ritz, I'll start with you.
Oh yeah, of course. These are proven LAN players, just like Space Station. But Crash, playing from the West Coast, playing on 90, 100 ping. His Lancer works now. 20 downs. He was slaying. He was getting kills with the incense. And then you have all that support, Cloud doing this thing. This is a scary squad if they're on fire.
So I'll tell you what, maybe it's not Affinity, maybe it's not Blaze, it's the smartest guy in the room. Maybe it's Ribs, the smartest guy in the room, predicting that. But it looks like we have a video package ready and ready to jump into some more. Let's learn a little bit more about Simplicity.
My name is Rodney Vaughn. My gamer tag is Clouds, and I'm on Team Simplicity. I've been looking for this opportunity all season 2 because all season 2 has just been a downhill for me, but my greatest ability is endurance and getting through things and getting at the top at the end of the day. So this opportunity was a blessing in disguise, to be honest. I'm not the IGL of this team, but if I got to lead at one point, then I'm going to lead. I got to slay at one point, I'm going to slay. I got to be the support for my teammate, I'm going to be the support player. Like anything I could do, everything I could do, I'm going to be the best I can for this team.
For a long time. What are your thoughts on Cloud's Simplicity?
Man, you know what, Clouds? I said that he's going to be the X factor of this team beforehand. If he goes out and performs, they will do well. But the big reason why I really chose Simplicity to kind of come out on top of this one, I don't just judge the gameplay of both teams, right? They're records, because it's more than that. This is a big stage. This is Mexico City. Some players have better composure under pressure. The first match of the day, you don't really have a warm-up. You're warming up on the side stations to go out on this stage in an important pool and play. I just think Simplicity across the board, those players have more composure under pressure.
Yeah, that's a good point. It really is a matter of who shows up on LAN. That's what we love about this open format, pro circuit tournament style that we have here. Ribs, you came out your very first event, MLG Meadowlands 2019, 9 it was.
10 years ago.
With Legacy, 10 years ago. Worked through open bracket, I believe. I think you had some qualifiers.
No, we were 6 seeds.
We were 6 seeds coming in.
We weren't favored to win.
And you're not favored.
Ese está chido, güey. Yo también lo vi en la mañana, la publicación de que metieron a Marshmallow de skin de Fortnite.
We had faith in each other. Yeah, you have faith in our captain, faith in our slayer. It's a team like Simplicity right now. I feel like they're very comfortable with each other. They haven't been doing well online.
Dice Christopher que pasan puras cosas buenas cuando ya no tenemos one.
This weekend is what matters. Online is just practice.
Yeah, it's a great way of looking at it. He's one of very few players.
Eso no me gusta.
Hicieron aviones, una espada. Squad of the 5 players in this team. Do you have any champions? Do you have any former winners? I don't believe so. No, Cloud's never won. He's gotten second.
Kyle has not won. Another second.
Así la vida de triste, mono.
No winners on that side.
They've made it to the finals plenty of times. They're very strong players, but they're looking for their first championship. They're scared because they're hungry.
Of course, on the European side, Simplicity there. One in the middle when we can mess it up as the support player, the IGL in-game leader of this team. That's Crash. And of course, you got a Space Station. Yes, they haven't won a global championship. They've won a few European championships, though. Every single one of them, really, in Gears of War 4, they absolutely dominate. So they know what it's like to play in those grand finals matches. But they're looking for the very first time to cement themselves to championship win here. They, of course, had a very disappointing Columbus Invitational back in November. They are out with a vengeance this event. Veli, do you think they have what's in them to bring it back here to win this one too?
Mama?
You and I know best. Sometimes it takes just getting a butt kick at the very beginning of a tournament. Actually, it kicks things off in the gear. I mean, I got destroyed my very first game and then placed my best later on.
Wait, did you get like 28th place that event?
I got like 29.
Papa.
I cannot relate, man. I cannot relate.
Get out of here.
Right and left here.
My first event, I got 17th, and then after that, 3rd.
The one you dropped.
¿Cuántos pavos te faltan, chacho? Si es que te ves dos en el stream.
No, Meadowlands 07, me and Billy were teammates.
Yeah.
He dropped me for CDN.
We're going way back.
No, he dropped me for CDN for that Meadowlands.
Hay una página en Facebook donde venden el skin, un skin no sé cómo se llama. Lo dan en 75 pesos, güey. Pero te dan 600 pavos y el skin obviamente.
Shout out to Cream and Scar and Cloud.
Of course, but good times back then, guys. Let's get a little focused up on what we have here. Of course, a lot of history there and a little feisty this desk. It's a different Gears Esports desk, but map number 2 is going to be the Slab. This is a new addition to Gears Esports, Gears Pro Circuit. Blaze, Veli, you guys have been casting this match for
La verdad sí la cagan porque deberían de hacer un stream en español, ¿no?
Yeah, man, this is my favorite map. And the reason why this is my favorite map, I feel like you have multiple different looks
Este se parece a Maluma.
It really fits whatever playstyle you want. If you're a more close in your face type of team, you can get big power weapons towards that furnace area of the map, typically where that E-hill is located. It's big congested fight, but those players that make those precision shots in those small moments are good. But on the flip side, if you go towards Death Row, where that spawns, that neutral hill, that's more of a big open area. If you're a team that has a heavy cross, good lancers, good pistols, good support weapons, you put a nice weapon up there, nobody's going to get it. A nice boom shot, drop shot, you're going to have to win those long-range battles before you can acquire that power weapon.
You know, Simplicity starting off on map number 1. They showed the world that yes, we can play for each other. We can, offer support fire all around the map. But this Slab is different. The fights are going to be up close, and this is where Space Station Gaming picks things up.
Well, here we have it.
Dice, ¿cómo puedo ver los comentaristas hablar en español? No se puede, hermano. Lamentablemente está en inglés a huevo. Ahora sí que necesitas saber hablar inglés. Vale verga, no se quiere ver esta madre. El tamaño está bien, todo está bien, actualizamos, webcam no.
Well, they're going to have to show resilience now. Obviously, they're down the first map. First match of the day. They might not still feel warmed up. But this is a team that's been very consistent this season. If any team could crawl out of this down 1-0 deficit, it would be Space Station. I'm going to stick with my prediction. If they win this map, I do think they will win tiebreaker.
Sí, lamentablemente no se puede ver. Captura de video. Aceptamos. Abre la pantalla. Webcam 2. Aceptamos.
Yeah, man. Come on. I don't even got to argue.
Y se ve negro.
Like gameplay is speaking for me here. Well, we'll see who's going to be the smart ones leading this
Y ahora
one.
le damos un poco de vida.
Number one just got the call that
Aquí
gameplay
yo
is just
y
about
Melissa,
ready.
tú
The map
aquí.
is loading up, and what a way it's been.
¡Perros!
The inaugural match here at
Ya ponemos
Gears
esta
Mexico
madre y
City.
ya.
The third time we've had a chance to make it to Mexico City.
Estamos en este stream viendo cómo van a dar los pinches skins de la Pro Circuit.
You got the big crowd here on the left. Amon Green is in the house hanging out. All-time leading rusher for the Green Bay Packers. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, big Xbox and Gears of War fan. It looks like we got map number 2 ready and locked in, ready to go. Blaze, Veli, map number 2 coming straight to you. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, Blaze. Moving on to map number 2, Slab. It's going to be quite
Ain't
different
Epic
than what we saw in
subscribe.
Forge Bliss. Yes, the Forge Bliss was open.
Mira, si quieres yo puedo ir diciendo lo que él va diciendo. No sé muy bien inglés, pero dice, soy un negro gordo y me gusta la pinga. Y Momomic ya no juega porque le gusta el Fornite y le encanta jugarlo todo el día. Dice, lo va correteando porque es un pinche maricón. Cuando vio que venía un pelón desgraciado, bueno, venían 2 pelones a corretearlo, mejor decidió escapar de la partida y esconderse como la nenita que es. Espero a que lleguen mis novias para poder atacar entre todos en bola. Dice, sí, mejor vamos. Y ya cuando venían los dos, mira, ahora sí se avienta el vato, ¿no? Bueno, medio se avienta porque se regresó y ya se va. Está escondiendo el vato. No, Melissa, jalas las pinches. Otra vez volví a quitar mis comentarios, que nadie me comentaba, pero bueno. Aquí andamos ready. Hola a todos, banda. Hola, perros. Mi nombre es Melissa y este es el nuevo canal de videojuegos creado para ti. Espero y te suscribas, le des like y lo compartas para que más gente venga y chingue a su mamá. No lo jales, Meli. Will do. You do with the mira que puto, no lo pudo agarrar, pero sí lo mató. Uy, casi lo baja. Ese pinche personaje me caga porque cuando salió todo el mundo lo quería tener y todo el mundo lo andaba comprando. Es el JD, rapero, ¿no? No sé cómo se llama. GG, mi amor. No, ya te dije que no.
Shout out to Klaus for simplicity. The versatile newcomer on his team, he can do just about anything that you throw his way, and that's what makes him so valuable. But
no, toca tú no.
I'm
Kenny.
Well, okay, we'll see what they want to do. They exited out with a reason, so I wonder what that reason is. Now, you know how I talked a little bit about beforehand when you're playing towards friends, that's more of a scrap in your face fight. On the flip end, Death Row, Lancers out, win those long range fights. We saw the long range fight. Simplicity was winning the map before. Out crossing Space Station.
So you're saying that's
another
not a good
questionable
play.
block to start this round off.
I'm starting to agree with you right here, Blaze.
But let's see what they can do. You see, his Simplicity coming out swinging with the big man advantage. His 3 members down on the side of Space Station. Pale getting aggressive. He had one down, but Kyle and Clouts, the duo, they get in. That was 5 dead quickly for Space Station Gaming. Now, Simplicity, they're going to get that last and final member. They have to be Hellcat. Oh my God, Crash. He said, let me holler at you real quick.
That's what I love about Gears of War.
Let me talk to you. Let me have a conversation since you think that y'all going to come back in this one.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Crash. Trying to make a statement. by
Beautiful.
humiliating Space Station Gaming.
Look at the unison of that. The unity between the three of them. They said decap, back roll, did it at the same time. Lancer's out. Space Station can't do nothing.
Kyle helping out Crash, able to stay alive throughout all of those encounters. But now Kyle getting up, unable to clutch it up in a 1v2. But you know what? They did all they could. 2 hills to 1. Space Station Gaming now capping their first hill. Pels. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to take this 1v1. Yeah, he's getting flanked.
14, you already entered.
Hydro comes up from behind, takes out Pels. The Space Station, they're going to be on the move. What is Crash going to do?
Suerte. ¿Qué quieres, niña?
But Crash is making sure he's watching his alleys. Pulling out that Lancer, making sure nobody can flank so his teammate can just worry about what's in front of him. Kyle's going to get that flank. Space Station just wanted to cap and start to build up and try to take the lead in this one. Simplicity's well aware, though, that they have a slight little lead. They can focus more on the kills rather than going for these heals right now.
All right, taking a look at Pels, trying to gather as much intel as he can. He sees players and he doesn't shoot off and give off his area. He's making sure he relays that information to his teammates, painting a picture in their head for their next push. And from the looks of it, they're able to get control of Death Row, and they're going to have team fire support to block out. Is that Crash?
Look at the angles for a shot here, right? Has a nice little angle, but if they rush his teammate, he can get to him as soon as possible. That's why he keeps watching his
manzana, una pera, no sé qué le trajeron a la niña y una cuchara y la lava.
Nice. Good support. That Barrett should fall. Now, he needs Kyle and Crash and Lancer as well. They're slowly trying to get to B. This back and forth fight between both these teams just for control over the B hill. We're currently in a tie game as well. Who's going to be the next team to get B? Or will one team say, hey, you know what? Let's just go for their home hill. And it's looking like that's what Simplicity wants to do.
Oh, Crash, you see him wall bouncing, moving forward, helping out Klaus and Pels. And here goes the push. A 3v3 for the A home hill. Klaus moving in first for his teammates. But on board with Pels, now trying to sneak around the opposition. He gets caught out, he's full red. They know he's there, but waiting for help to arrive now. He's going to go ahead and make his push, capture the B hill.
Smart play.
Oh, and the 2v1 gets the headshot on Phelpsy.
Okay, so Simplicity needs to be patient because they need to make a unified push for this A hill. But here comes the Lancers over the top. They're going to lose one soldier. Pell just trying to make it, but he knew that was the only play he could have did. He needed all those players to turn around. But in this one, it is Space Station Gaming to get their first round in this second, on this second map. Now, in the first half, they went back and forth. They went back and forth all the way to round number 5 before Simplicity tried to pull away with it 1-4. So we'll see what happens on this one.
That's right. You don't want to wait too long to make a push because when the score starts to get up there, the Space Station only needs 10 more seconds to win the game. You don't want to just rely on just 10 seconds of pushing to go ahead and have a chance for a triple cap. That's why you're going to have to attack fast and early. That's why the mid-game meta is so important.
I'm curious. Oh,
I love this.
They put it dead center furnace hallway, folks.
If you want it, you got to earn it.
That's a little bit, that's a mixture of kind of, you know, in-your-face fights and growth as well. I don't know who's going to win this round. But we're going to be following Simplicity throughout the pretty much entirety of the round. See how can Simplicity break through, get a setup, and they're going to have 3 players approach the furnace. 3v3 fight at the furnace, 2v2 fight at the cut. We'll see who can get in first, and it's Phelpsy who makes it down furnace hall first. So if you're on the side of Simplicity, you need somebody to kind of get in there. But Kyle says, you know what? I want to bait out some drop shots, cap this hill, and so my team can have a base of operations just in case Space Station gets a lot of kills with that drop shot.
And an unlucky crash as a drop shot was able to take him out. Pepsi utilizing that amazing power weapon to its full potential, and now you're going to see gameplay slow down just a little bit.
Smart rotation for Klaus, too. Klaus said, I can get you a home hill and force you back, and he gets away.
And that messed up their rotation.
But they can't chase him because they don't know who's over there, right?
Yeah.
They don't have no marks. That was behind the corner, so Klaus taps up in this situation. Nobody from Space Station can clean up that kill. But now, you got a new drop shot in about 1:30 coming up. Space Station needs to decide what they want to do with the drop shots they have. Are they fighting it in this round now? Are they fighting for a second drop shot? You know, what do they want to do? They might have to use it defensively.
Klaus was able to make that call, calling out that there was only one player guarding the Sea Hill. So you see Simplicity try to make a push, but Space Station Gaming utilizing that drop shot, getting 3 kills, and all 5 players are down.
It's okay.
For Simplicity.
Simplicity is still going to come back into this round. It was a smart push by them. They put the pressure on the other side of the map to waste those drop shots. It is going to be 4 people on top of this hill, but Clouds hit a great smoke. He touches the hill. Now he needs reinforcements to come through. Backing up Space Station. The timing's working out, but now they need the kills in their favor. But Simplicity needs to get these kills.
You're going to need that one player to just push out and just clutch it up as much as possible. Oh, the domination is being flirted with at the moment, and Cal jumping in and out of the hill. Now he's going to have to attempt to do it again. He only has 3 seconds. Whoa, but Shock runs in, gets headshotted, and Kyle was too late for the party.
Beautiful work by Space Station.
Yeah,
beautiful,
they played that perfect.
Beautiful work. I thought by it being round number 3 that Simplicity was going to have enough time coming off respawn after forcing that team fight on the home hill of Space Station. But by it being 16-second respawns in that round, it just was not enough time. Maybe if it was 14, they could have fully set up for a second push. But Space Station played that one correctly. They utilized their drop shots correctly. They made sure they cut off all 3 lanes on the map, and they were able to get that home hill.
You see Klaus going in between, you know, the M-bar and incendiary grenade. He decided on putting down the nade, and now we're going to see how that's going to be used in this initial fight to try to pick up of the drop shot. So that 2v2 is going to become way more complicated over in the death row area.
Phelps, he's been getting the job done for his team. 3 rounds in, sitting at, he has 8 kills under his belt. Good looks to him. He's going to need some more, he's going to need way more production.
Te vas a caer, hija, siéntate bien.
Space Station looking good, but Pale in the center, trying to win these fights. But once again, Space Station working together, but I'm loving it back and forth. Now a clean 2v2 fight. Shock. That was smart play, but in the end, it's Space Station who got it done.
Jack able to come in from the middle of nowhere, getting kills and helping out Craze, and Craze, you will be rewarded. He's going to pick up the drop shot. You're going to see them go towards the B hill where Jess Kyle is trying to defend it, crashes in the back with a lance, but Kyle runs in and try to create some type of pressure to slow down Space Station Gaming. It worked, but coming from Craze, he's bringing out that drop shot, and he's going to utilize it now, trying to get this B hill, but Jack dies, so that plan is going to be denied.
All right, so you see the members of Simplicity stacking towards the other side of the map.
No,
Space Station's going to trade off that drop, put it in one of their main power weapon players' hands. And Phelpsy, we'll see, he's going to be able to connect with 1. They're looking to clean up the rest of these kills. They're having a difficult time with the remaining players of Simplicity, but they're finally going to take out Kyle. That B hill should go in favor of Space Station very soon.
Now, Space Station, you're starting to figure out what they're trying to accomplish here. They're starting to play more together, trying to utilize each other in team fights, you know, bait and switch, you know, random flanks here and there, but they're still going to have to pick up their team fire if they want.
¿Otra vez se cayó la puta transmisión?
Want to make a difference. Jack getting the headshot on Klaus, but also if you're Phelpsy, Craze, and you know the rest of them, you're gonna have to think about how you're gonna channel that over aggression to be good on your end. Yes, they're running in early, they're able to get off clean shots, but they're never able to finish the kill. Now it looks like they're starting to pick up on that.
Good drop shot there by Phelpsy. They're gonna get their 4th kill on Pale. Shock can't do nothing. Clouds, he knows it's looking grim for him. He falls. Space Station 3 rounds in a row.
That's so demeaning when you're the last player alive and you know you have to jump in the hill and there's 3 players looking at you with a shotgun. It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Klaus gets obliterated right there. The Space Station Gaming starting off strong. This isn't close at all like you saw map number 1.
Well, on the flip end, you got one of the biggest X factors on the side of Simplicity. That's Coach Affinity. I'm pretty sure he has something up his sleeve for this moment, some type of adjustment, because they've pretty much been running kind of the same strategy these last 2 rounds. So now you can figure out what they're doing on this one and make a proper adjustment.
Yeah.
I'm curious if the adjustment this round if they do about them, or we'll see if Space Station is just going to run away with this one in the first half.
I really like Simplicity's rotation so far. I mean, they have
4, 3, 2, 1. El ganador es el Hereno, mames.
It's a 2v3 for death row. What are they going to do?
They got somebody in there for drop shot right away in that middle furnace, so Clouds picks it up.
Nunca ganaré nada porque son 6,000 personas, no mames.
Space Station defending it well so far. Nobody has really died, but the pressure, the 5-man push towards B. The flank from Craze.
Mi amor, relájate.
All behind 3 of them, waiting for the perfect moment to go. What are you doing, Craze? We're gonna have to go in and make a move.
That's
there he
one.
goes.
That's the perfect 3 kills. But they're going to figure out where he is. They're going to know where the last 2 members of Space Station Gaming are. Here comes those drop shots. They got a few more in hand. Kyle, he takes one. He squares up. He says, you want some of this? Backs up, knowing his teammate was not coming to help. But they're getting pinched. Can Space Station play this 2v2 properly is my question. They're looking good. They got one down. Can they get the second? Kyle's going to play his life.
But now, you see Hydro picking up the kill on Kyle. Kyle is going to die in the B hill. He's going to go towards Space Station Gaming. So now we're going to have a 1-to-1 hill count. No hills have been captured until now.
0-0 on the board, but both teams will finally get their first points. Space Station has a home hill across the map. They're going to have that slight advantage.
Oh, no.
But now Hydro looking to get crazy over here towards Furnace. He gets one, pulls out his Lancer, peppers up Pale. But somebody needs to get out their pistol and spread out a little bit to get these final few kills. But Space Station working together as a unit, putting some pressure on the home hill. It's looking like a Space Station round.
Kyle was running towards the home hill, and Crimp didn't see it at all. So Kyle joining Shaq in a 2v2, but they failed. Phelpsy getting the double kill with the help of his teammates, and Crash, the last remaining player from Simplicity, gets absolutely bodied in a domination. Is going to go to Space Station Gaming as they continue to dominate Simplicity on this map, just utilizing all of their individual skill to knock them out.
Man, you know, Hydro, 9 kills, 8 downs, 7 deaths. That's a great start. Good balance of production from him. Phelpsy, 15 kills. I told
That's
you,
crazy.
I told you he was gonna have to pick it up, and he doubled it from the last time I mentioned him. But let's see, what does Simplicity want to do? They had a great start to that round. They acquired the drop shot early on, and now they're saying we want a drop shot and a boom shot. Let's get crazy, because it's all about winning the team fight. And so you can have 2 power weapons that close to each other, because in a 22-second respawn round on a map that's where the hills are this close, you get that white. You're most likely going to win that round.
Most definitely. Now, you got the boom shot in Furnace and the drop shot in the middle. Blaze, this is where the static happens, all right?
Yeah.
This is where the fun happens. Jack running in, getting shot full red off of the reaction. Shot, and he's going to finish off the kill. Jack getting the first blood in the Hydro, gets the boom shot.
Long range boom incoming. You got to keep the pressure on it. That was a trade. Oh, the boom said, get off me there. Hydro, he's getting it done, Vel, but here we go. Simplicity, last man alive is Pale.
Oh, no.
Trying to win his 1v1, but can't get it done. That's 5 down the side of Simplicity. You're going to see all the power weapons inside of Space Station. They're looking to go at 5-1 on Slab.
And this is why every time Fallout asks me if I want to hang on to my prediction, I look at him like he's crazy just a little bit. Because Space Station Gaming is not a team that you can beat on one map and think it's going to be easy. Space Station Gaming utilizing every power weapon on the map, going up 5-1, 2 more rounds to go to tie it up.
And this is a Simplicity map pick as well. But for you guys at home, you see how those big 2 heavy power weapons, that boom shot, that drop shot, if you win the team fight, you're pretty much 99% chance that you're going to win that round when both of those power weapons are on the map.
So hopefully Simplicity learned a little bit from that, because now we are going to hit halftime. What does that mean? Power weapon maps, you're going to take them off the map, and you're going to start brand new with brand new hills. The D, F, and the E hill over in the Furnace area. And taking a look at the overview of the map, Blaze, we're going to see pretty much the same kind of
strategy.
Simplicity captured home hill, Space Station did it. So Space Station has an extra man to the fight. We'll see if it makes a difference. You see the pressure coming in from the backs. And that's where that extra guy was at that mid-cut. But Space Station not able to take advantage of that one for now. But they're looking to get some kills over towards Furnace. 4v4 situation. Space Station makes it a 4v3 in their favor. Simplicity evens the odds. And Kyle gets a double, but looking to get some cover.
How big was that? If Kyle dies right there, Space Station Gaming, they're going to continue to push and capture all the hills out there. But Kyle being the Kyle that we have loved to know all year long in Gears of War 4, now you see Space Station Gaming running away towards their home hill.
Kyle is going to be the anchor for this team on me, Val. Kyle, he really, like, if anything goes wrong and when when Simplicity find themselves in positions like this where they lose 5 rounds in a row, I'm looking at Kyle to keep the team under control. Tell these guys, calm down. We got this. Breathe. Let's just take it one player at a time.
Now, how important is it that you have that type of veteran presence on your roster? Whatever situation you get thrown into, you have players like Kyle sitting there telling him it's going to be okay. I'm going to get this double kill and help you out, and we're going to gain momentum from here on out. We're not going to give up, even though we're down by 4 rounds. So let's see if Kyle and Co has what it takes, and he's sitting there with 11 kills and 8 downs. His kills been pretty efficient.
Vale verga, ya no entré a la puta rifa
Kyle's one of those players that uses his secondary weapons very, very well and prioritizes that Lancer, that pistol in a team fight rather than that shotgun. But you need a player who thinks like that, because there's too many other players who think, oh, team fight, I need a shotgun.
Yeah.
Kyle says, team fight, I need a pistol or I need a Lancer. And but you need that because that's something that needs to be instinctively for all teams.
He wants his Kyle chasing Craze all the way into the courtyard area, but Craze baited him.
Oh,
he had
he's
Grim lancering, but Kyle's still alive. Finally gets taken down, but shout out to Space Station Gaming finally utilizing that Lancer power to help each other out in these fights.
And you're gonna see, this is Simplicity pressing the home hill of Space Station. They're gonna dodge that smoke so Cloud's unstunned. There's 3 people in the area, but some of these guys need to focus on Cloud and assisting him.
Ah, no mames, qué milagro, Lucas ahí. Tiene un chingo de años que no te veía por el canal, güey. Pero demasiados años. ¿Cómo has estado, güey?
Crash is waiting for the perfect moment to shout out at him. He runs away. But Crash, he finds Hydron all by himself in F-Hill area. Now deciding which way he's going to fight. Shock able to get that headshot on Jack. And this is pretty chaotic, Blaze. There's people coming from all angles.
I didn't think this was going to happen. Simplicity,
you know what?
Affinity is going to yell at these guys. He's not going to yell at them because he doesn't yell, but he's going to give that death stare at all his teammates at the end of this round. The reason why, they had 3 players of Space Station pressed in the spine.
Right.
Simplicity had a double cap in front of them. They recognized 3
Ah,
players
sigue
of
siendo
Space
de Team
Station
Lucky o ya
were
no
pushing
es de
toward
Team
E.
Lucky, güey.
So they had a quick 3v2 on the home hill of Space Station that they could not win. Space Station did a great job at faking them, and you saw Simplicity take
Hay que estar al pendiente de las rifas. Está cabrón ganar una rifa porque son 6,104 personas viendo el stream. Es más difícil ganarte algo en la rifa. ¿Y eso me trae refresco?
Against Simplicity. Any naysayers out there? This is why.
Que ya,
give up
niña.
against a team of this caliber. Phelpsy on top with 20 kills.
Their front spine, Shock, 3 kills.
Oh no.
6 down.
Oh no, don't say that.
Your
Blaze.
front spine can't have 3 kills.
6
down.
No,
7 rounds in. You know, you gotta get in there, and he's being matched. I believe it's either with Craze or Phelpsy every time. No, my fault. Actually, he's getting matched against Jack in that fight over by Furnace. So the spawn order goes in order from the players on the side of your screen from top to bottom. Is front spawns all the way down to back spawns. So the first guy is
Te has pasado por el canal, pero ya no escribes en los comentarios y sigues siendo del team, no has cambiado tu gamer tag aún. Qué bueno, me alegra, hermano.
It continues to get kills, but Klaus is going to get the first blood. Kyle now putting out shots. Simplicity.
Ya muchos abandonaron el canal.
Jack and Grim sent to the grave. What's going to come up next?
Toma,
could be a
quita la
little
mano.
too late, but
Okay.
it starts with this round, right? It starts with Simplicity utilizing the drop, get into the home hill of Space Station. They need to cap that hill and defend it with the drop, while the rest of their players spread out and cap E. But you need to cap it quick. You know, as a player, you're in a sandwich right now, but they did a good job navigating between the bread, and now they're going to overextend just a little bit to put the pressure on Space Station.
All right, Shot coming up behind his teammates, Crash and Klaus with Hydron in their sights. Utilizing team fire, he's going to get down and gets taken out swiftly by Klaus, but Shock.
Can you do that?
No, Shock, no, go.
Oh, Shock, no, Shock wants a cleaner angle.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
No mames, no lo mató el drop.
Even though he missed, Space Station, they're now aware. They're going to panic. They're going to be sporadic in their push, and you see them not knowing what to do. Phelpsy being overly aggressive, and Shock takes him out.
Good composure by Shock, Bell.
Te encanta el Fortnite, te lo juegas todo el día. Esto no es Minecraft. Mira qué concentración de tipo. Mira su cara de concentración. Juega de garrita.
But, you know, taking a look at his face, it's a good thing because you don't see them upset, you don't see them complaining. They're still communicating. There's some chatter going on, and they're not giving up yet against Space Station Gaming. But Shock finds himself in a 1v2. He's going to back up immediately, wait for some teammates to come and help him out. Kyle gets killed. Jack is a victim of a headshot. Shock finds himself in a 1v3. Nothing to do. He can't crush him. He gets taken out.
We'll see what can his teammates do on this side of the map. And as he was distracted, no, his teammates play for a home hill setup, control the D and F, and they have a little lead. But they know that getting that home hill is just bait for one player to go decap it. They're going to take their 5v4 on at E as soon as possible and try to get a better two-hill setup. Because I don't like the home hill setup on this map.
No. Crash and Kyle tried to push in and make something happen, but Krim and Co, they made quick work of that. But Krim finds Klaus pushing up. Klaus trying to get the angle on him, and the drop shot barely misses him, but the pistol will down him. Krim's going to pick up the kill and continue to rotate. But Crash finding Pels in trouble. Pels, usually the kryptonite against Space Station Gaming. He gets handled swiftly by Jack, and the power weapons are coming out. You see the explosions.
That could be the last drop.
Yeah, that's it. Crash. He knew not to run in.
This is a scary situation though for Crash.
Oh, trying to pick up a kill, and he was able to get it.
Does he make it to E?
No. Blaze, F-Hill, being decapped.
Oh.
They're looking for the triple cap.
Pale. This is huge.
This is
Shock.
it.
Clouts. He's creeping up. He got another one.
Okay.
But he needs to go do. Pale needs to go do something else. He wants to secure.
No.
Pale going to the home hill is the smartest play he could have made.
You can't waste any time at all.
No.
187 to 177. You're not gonna win off of. Wait, can they win off of 2 hills?
They just need to decap this.
It can happen. Pale's captain. No hills are in anybody's favor.
He's gonna touch that one time. So smart.
Oh, Pales with the great plays.
He just knew he
Como cada vez son más personas en ese directo, como no están en mi canal también.
And I think they did get it done. And Crash a little extra sprinkle on top of that Sunday in this round.
Voy a hacer un spam en ese canal.
If Simplicity wants to make it to Championship Sunday,
they're gonna have to close it out. But you know, Blaze,
voy a decirles que estoy haciendo una transmisión en español yo.
They need is one more Simplicity. They're still gonna have to fight this uphill battle. It's not going to be easy because Space Station Gaming, do they own this map?
I was going to say, do they stack the boom there again?
I say no. Exit out.
No, but it was smart because
they've been winning.
Yeah, it was smart. But also at the same time, granted, Space Station is the only team that's going to be making placements, right?
You're right.
You know, so Simplicity can't make any more weapon placements because they are at match point to lose in this match. So they got the one in that they needed with the drop shot in the middle. Now it's all about what Space Station wants, but we'll see when they're going to end this because they should be able to end this soon. We haven't seen a 6-1 comeback on land, by the way, folks. I want to set that story up in case it happens.
I would love to see it. Phelpsy getting the first kill, working for the second, solid shot.
He
gets the second, but that's a trade. He gets taken out. What are you going to do?
So smart.
Running away. Simplicity knowing that this fight is not fair.
It's all about getting your health back when you can. Taking those small opportunities. Space Station not allowing them to get their health back.
Ahí abajo bien.
Y
pregúntale a tu tía que quiera le di la mamila Melissa y me trae el fresco.
To press you guys back. If they would have waited an extra 2 seconds, I believe it was Kyle and Shock would have got their health back. It would have been a completely different fight, and that other player would have tapped up. They had to put the pressure on them, and they got a drop shot because of it.
Got that right. Simplicity simply fighting for their lives. 1 hill lead. Excuse me, 1-1 hill so far. But take a look at the scores. Not going to be so far because...
pressure.
He's hurt. He got a drop shot, too. You know, Craze stayed alive long enough to waste time from Simplicity, so it's not a bad thing.
And he went to the furthest spot he could have because he knew that in case he had to tap up, in case a teammate could have saved him, he wanted to be somewhere annoying for the team to pick up the kill. But it's Space Station with 3 on the board.
This could be
looking for the last guy. But it's Pale holding off.
Pels, he's going to have to win this 1v1. Jack coming up behind the Pels. Just was a 1v1. Can he get another?
To have the presence of mind to be that hurt, but to push somebody. Because he knows that he needed to get the kill in that moment.
All right, Blaze, and that's the timer. Space Station
Is it over,
looking. Oh, no.
Is it over?
It got denied.
I don't know. This round ain't over. I know that much. Space Station, can they get it done? They get 1 kill, 2 more, defending the home hill of Simplicity.
The D-Hill currently being decapped by Jack to make sure Simplicity stays in the hole a little bit longer as they continue to be persistent in trying to take over the D-Hill. But look at Phelpsy right behind him, coming in for the flank, able to pick up a kill.
Ya comiste otra vez, no inventes.
Is
¿Ahora
that
qué quieres?
Simplicity?
Somebody overextended on the other half of the map, and Simplicity's buying time for him to get to F or E. The question is, does he make it there in time?
Oh, that's going to be it. Woo. Space Station Gaming tying things up, making this game go in the overtime tiebreaker map.
I wouldn't want a better start to this event, Val.
Oh, yeah.
You know, split on the desk, you know, on predictions, and now we're about to see a game number 3.
And there you have it. Space Station Gaming does it with a 7-2 victory in map number 2. They did it in a better way than Simplicity was able to do at map number 1. Blaze, I'm going to keep coming back to you. I'm going to keep beating this dead horse. I'm going to ask you, who's winning game 3?
Simplicity.
God, keep that even hesitation?
Simplicity.
Not even a little bit?
Not a little bit. Yes, they're gonna clutch up in game number 3.
All right, what's the score going to be? Are we going to round 13?
No. It's gonna be 7. I gotta see the map. My gut says 7-3, but I want to.
Vamos a ver videos. Vamos.
Well, we're gonna head ourselves here. Game 3 is gonna be an exciting one, that's for sure. Fallout here, back on the desk. I'll be hosting all weekend long, joined with our analysts.
3 personitas mirando el streamer. Por eso se traba, porque está pinche madre esta. 4 personas lo están viendo.
Simplicity didn't really get a lot of the angles that they wanted.
Vamos a ver unos pinches videos, mamón.
Yeah, he shut Shock down. Shock was the front spine. And about 6 rounds in, 7 rounds in.
Arriba.
Jack was whooping him.
Yes.
Whooping him so bad.
That's hard on you all day, Blaze. You know how to love. But remember that's the guy you called the game player?
I did. And yo, hey, I'm wrong sometimes, right? I admit, Jack whooped his ass.
Blaze,
He did. But still, at the end of the day, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. He's sticking to his guns here. Jack. Of course, when we asked who are going to be the X Factors, who's going to perform the most, he said Crim.
Te encanta el Fortnite, lo juegas todo el día. Esto no es Minecraft, te encanta, qué bueno.
Every time he ran in towards the middle, you saw him get off a beautiful reaction shot, getting whoever was near him full red, and then just getting map control by running in there first. And you know what? Crazy, everybody else, this whole team was. They were the MVP.
¿Quién va a ganar la siguiente ronda?
You saw Delphi coming up on flanks, Jack starting things off in the initial round, crazy, doing his thing in Crim with the support fire. This was a really good Space Station game.
Yeah, we saw a great Space Station game. And I had the pleasure to cast the debut of Jack at Nottingham, the EGL European Open event. And a lot of people were giving him criticism, were saying, is he really the right pickup to replace a power hitter in Marsh?
I was one of them.
You were?
I was one of them.
I was too.
Ribs?
Oh, yeah.
We all were. Marsh is super talented, and he was one of the most talented players in our entire esport. When he was here, you could almost say he was definitely top 10. We can all agree that Marsh was the top 10 player when he was playing in the game, when he was playing on surface.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm agree with that one. I think we have a little controversy here. I don't know if his teammates would agree with that either. But
Ribs, what do you think on that statement?
Marsh being top 10 in the world.
No. When Marsh was playing with Space Station and they started to break out those 2 events, well, where would you have placed Marsh at that time with Space Station being that top 10?
In the world? Yeah, he was definitely playing at a top 10 level. Yes, he was playing very well on that team, and he was doing more than just playing. He was leading. He was communicating. I watched a lot of their practices online. He was a key component to that team. So when they picked up Jack, I was a little skeptical, but Jack pulling up big here on map number 2.
He's been showing up, and again, major kudos to Jack. It's not hard to fill a team's shoes. I've been there before.
Te encanta el Fortnite, lo juegas. No, otra vez no. Watch to place, participate, refer, song, no mames.
Your return to Gears Esports, because man, you do.
Ya. Suerte al bot. Va a ganar Place y Quinta
gotta give your hat off to Jack and the entire Space Station squad. And breaking down map 2 a little bit further, would you guys argue that Space Station is one of the best slab teams in the game? It obviously fits their style really well.
You know what? I gotta see them more on slab. I agree. You know, I agree. I can't make a bold statement like that on who's going to be the best slab team because we just added to the rotation not too long ago. But we are seeing some gems, and they played it very, very well. And that's one of the first times where I've seen both teams really kind of focusing on that mid-furnace hall. We typically see the power weapons on the ends when me and Belly have seen slab on fight night. But, yeah. We're going to know by the end of this weekend who's one of our best slab teams. I guarantee you that one.
More slab. I know a couple teams. I think Rise Nation loves playing
suerte, todos dicen suerte, pero no mames, es tan cabrón ganarte un puto skin cuando hay 6,145 personas viendo la transmisión. Está cabrón.
Keep a close eye on slab and Space Station's performance on this map. Going into game 3, not not sure what the map is yet. We'll get you guys that info as soon as we do have it, but it's going to be a good one. What do you think Space Station needs to keep doing more of? I'm going to actually turn it over here. I keep turning my back to the three back Gears of War champion.
I want to talk about simplicity, not Space Station.
Let's hear it. What do you got?
So I'm going to stick to my prediction. Space Station 1 map 2, they now have all the cylinders firing. Yeah. But we talked about Clouds. Clouds is an emotional leader. If Simplicity does bring this back, I think
lo más cagado es que las personas que se ganan el puto skin ni siquiera parece que estén comentando. Eso es lo más cagado.
If he gets loud and he gets hype, I think it will bring Simplicity out of that small slump they might be in after getting destroyed in that slab.
That's what's so important about him. You know, that's what he brings to this team. You always at least need one emotional leader like that on your team when you find yourselves in these difficult positions. If you just get your butt kicked 7-2 like that, after you hit a successful map 1, if nobody can say with their chest, hey, let's come back. We made some mistakes. Let's come back and get the team hype. And that's what Clouds does for them, and every team needs a guy like that.
Yeah, he's the smallest guy, too.
Biggest heart.
That's for sure. And I saw him earlier in front of his teammates, and I told him the same exact thing. I want Gears 3 Clouds back. I want the Clouds that was playing on main stage, one of the most consistent and top LAN performers.
Cajados viendo. ¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué tiene de malo o bueno viendo dos personas que les
and his ability to motivate his team unlike any other. Do you have any player in the game that you compare Clouds to? Any player maybe in traditional sports that you compare Clouds to?
No, not at all. Because Clouds, he has a pretty interesting playstyle. You're never going to see Clouds take over a game with a shotgun, but Clouds is going to take over the game with support fire and sniper rifles, M-bars, and whatnot. Usually players that play like that
al menos me están viendo dos.
Clouds, he's in the middle of the action, doing all of that, doing all of the dirty work for his teammates.
Así es, el Gears of War 4 ya está muerto y todavía lo seguimos jugando muchas personas.
He's a big addition for Simplicity.
You see him there at the bottom of your screen, looking all pumped
ya todos estamos en espera del Gears of War 5, lamentablemente va a costar casi $2,000 pesos. Espero y esta vez no nos salgan con una mamada como la de Gears of War 4. Bueno, que de hecho iba a ser un muy buen juego, pero decidió que la comunidad estúpida decidiera de los mapas, de los personajes, y después empezaron a quejar que porque eran mapas repetidos, de que porque no sé qué estas mamadas. Puras mamadas, neta.
That seems to play more towards Simplicity's play style. We'll have to see how the weapons go down because, like I said, the coach is all about the.
Y después quejándose los chavos porque les pusieron mapa remake. Que nada más porque lo ponían de noche y todo eso. Es que tengo el micrófono más lejos, hermano. Por eso no se escucha mi voz. Se escucha muy a lo lejos. Como estoy cargando a mi hija para dormirla, mi micrófono está más lejos. Y como te digo, ojalá y el Gears of War 5 esté mejor y no le pidan opinión a la comunidad para meter mapas, porque la pinche comunidad estúpida pidió que metieran mapas como MERS y cosas así. Y estás de acuerdo que Gears of War 4 iba a tener 24 mapas distintos y empezaron a meter que de noche, que con rayos y puras putas mamadas y fallas. Phoenix, Marcus, Dom, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Qué milagro que andas por acá otra vez.
We're the chefs of this one, and they're gonna put the pressure on Simplicity Space Station to control the B hill, but they're keeping the pressure up, Bill.
Oh yeah, and Jackson the Tony with the headshot. Crash trying to hold Jack back, able to take him out. Kyle dies, and the domination comes through. One of the fastest rounds on Diner I have seen yet. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Well, no.
You know, it felt fast. It felt super fast.
Space Station Gaming, I mean, so we take a look at this map and the two play styles from both teams. You have a team that relies on a heavy team fight and a team that relies on big shotgun fights close up in your face.
Yeah.
And when they had that fight in the kitchen for so long, that was it. It all went in the Space Station Gaming's play style.
So
así es, hermano, de hecho, pero pues ni pedo, a ver qué pasa con el Gears of War 5.
And it's just good adjustments. You know, some snipers get what I'm seeing on that one, but they're going to keep it light in the kitchen. They said, hey, we just want to put ints in. So that's telling me that Simplicity says, hey, we like that big power weapon fight outside in the parking lot.
You know I was starting to like the parking lot weapon drop because that would have been more Simplicity's play style. Big wide open area, able to utilize their team fire, but they're going to keep the fight in the kitchen where it was a standstill at first, and then Jack came in with the double kill to break the ice for Space Station Gaming as they took over. And you see them being aggressive.
¿Cómo estás, el chamaquito? Un saludo, bienvenido al stream.
Pels falls, Jack falls, bodies all around, but no clear
Ya, niña.
Instance will make a difference in that flat. That's 4 down with a player dead. So we'll see if Simplicity can return the favor to Space Station with a quick trip cap domination. And that's the right way to set the tone. But they recognize that, hey, Krim has held them off for too long. So Simplicity is going to try to get these Instants rotated outside or keep the Instants inside to protect B.
All right, you see 2 shotguns out against 3 players from Space Station Gaming. Krim able to get the headshot on Klaus Macau, trying to hold back 2 players. The meat shield wasn't enough. Craze able to help out Jack to take him down, and Shot trying to bring the fight back into the kitchen area with the 2 teammates.
No sé en dónde estén transmitiendo en castellano, latino, hermano. Ahorita me voy a meter, ahorita estoy, se supone que voy a ver si me meto en Twitch o en el de MLG para ver qué pedo. Parece igual ser que dañó la... Jimmy, mira, nomás, qué mala onda que se te haya dañado tu Xbox.
Simplicity going off in the kitchen so far.
You can't miss that shot. You got to pick up that double kill for your team, but Simplicity is going to be hyped off of that one. They want the trip cap domination. They want to return the favor. 4 players on top of this hill. It doesn't go any faster after 3. But they're going to work on these kills. You need to fight in this kill at all times.
Yeah.
You need to not fight to them. But they're going to lose B. They're going to lose B, so they got to fight for the kills. Okay. I didn't see that at first.
Yeah, Pel's going down. Crash trying to redeem his teammate by getting a kill on Krim, but is unable to go down. Crash able to pick up a double kill.
Oh, you don't, yeah, back out. You don't want to stay over here for too long, but he does know that Craze does not have spawn shield, so he says, hey, I can kind of fight over here a little bit because this guy can take some damage. I can control this area, but not for long because any other player that comes off respawn has that spawn shield to protect them from damage. And you're just
cuídate mucho, hermano, y gracias por haber estado por aquí un ratito, aunque sea.
Space Station Gaming in their own spawn area, wasting so much valuable time. And take a look at the score on the top left. 180 to 137, but
this is where you don't want to turtle too hard, though.
No,
so for Crash and Simplicity, he needs to make a play for that home hill when he gets a chance.
All right, Crash on the hold back, Krim and Hydro able to get the down on Hydro with help from his teammates.
Yeah, you gotta be aggressive.
You gotta go in.
Oh, they're not gonna worry about it. Why though?
Oh, the CM's being decapped. Space Station Gaming, they overextended. They snuck behind Simplicity and they're going for the triple cap.
Oh no. Affinity is gonna be so upset if they lose this round.
Shot, unable to get the 1v1 against Hydro. Hydro gets the kill and the revive.
Big kills for Klaus.
Oh no.
Oh, Affinity is gonna be so upset. Wow. You can't lose that, Vel. And you know, so when I was calling out from Crash's position, that he needs to go. And when they got the kill on Hydro, he should have straight line.
Creo que desde que empezaron la transmisión están estos dos mismos equipos.
But why? My question is this? It's got to be the main stage pressure getting to him, right? You got to have composure in that situation. You got to know that, hey, we got a quick 2v2 fight. We got it down. Now we got a 2v1. Let's go win a round for our team.
You're right.
Let our teammates worry about our home hill behind us. It's coming off a respawn, but they dropped the ball there.
And for those of you at home that are unaware of why Blaze always says Affinity is going to be so upset. Affinity, ever since he started playing, he's been a strat-heavy player. He's been known for that all throughout the entirety of his Gears career. So him coming to the Simplicity team, he's trying to instill that type of knowledge into his teammates, to where they're smarter than everybody when it comes to rotations, team pushes, and just capitalizing every decision out there on the field.
All right, 4v4 fight for the B hill. The most lethal weapon on the map are a pair of incinerator grenades on top of that B hill. Going to be in the hands of Space Station Gaming. They're going to get them and back up, use these instants to control the B hill. And yes, that's exactly what they're going to do as well. They're going to look like they're going to want to play for another trip cap domination, but they're going to have to kill the remaining 3 players of Simplicity that's guarding their home hill.
This is Jack's diner, by the way. Every time Jack goes into the kitchen, he stays cooking, getting another double kill, scaring away a 3rd player. Now, Space Station, after getting those kills, now they're trying to formulate some type of map control. So moving on to Phelpsy, oh, he barely misses an instant grenade, but he's going to move in towards the A hill, just Be a nuisance. Try to stall them long enough for teammates to come in and get this triple cap. That's what they're working for.
That's going to be 3 down on the side of Simplicity.
This is it.
Space Station moving in as a unit. Capping the home hill. They're showing Simplicity how you really get a trip cap domination done on this map. Simplicity, they've lost a lot of rounds in a row. And I want to say they've lost like 10 of the last 11.
Yeah.
This is where the turnaround needs to happen.
And it all starts from the beginning. It all starts from the top. Whenever Jack, Hydron, or anybody makes a big play, they have to continue doing exactly what they did last round. It's the mid-game adjustment, being able to push up and get as much map control as you can, go for the triple cap. If you're not able to get it, formulate a line to where if you continue to pick up kills, you can push further into your opponent's spawn to eventually get the win. That's exactly what they did. And Klaus putting down in the parking lot area, it's going to be the drop shot.
That's what they need. Yo, they only down by 3. Okay, it's not over yet. You figured out your opponent. Now you switched into a completely different team fight. It's going to be more of an open team fight. You had a few rounds to kind of fill out your opponent, kind of see what type of rotations that they like. These are higher respawn rounds. It's all about first blood and getting a power weapon.
That's all it is.
If Simplicity can utilize their strengths in this fight, they'll be A-okay. They can tie this up at 3-3 by going into the half.
And this is where you got to call out numbers.
First blood.
There's currently a 2v1 in the kitchen. They're going to have to take advantage of that. But as you see, Space Station Gaming, they did just that. Moving in to help out Phelpsy. Kyle gets destroyed. Crash, trying to make something happen. Taking out Phelpsy in another 1v1 full red. He backs out.
Good teamwork. But now you need to make sure you cap the home hill of your opponent. They're sending the drop shot inside to B, trying to get Crim marked, but he's going to get that down. He's going to get the instant. Oh, he didn't get it.
No, he missed it.
But you got
how about your teammate? Shock. Shock.
He missed 2.
Shock.
He's getting pinched. Crim to extend the round. Shock just needs to keep his composure. Yeah, you made a few mistakes, but the round's not over yet.
Clout, he acknowledges that Klaus is in the 1v1. So moving over towards Klaus' area, he's primed to help him out with his Lancer out. You're going to see him go towards the kitchen bar. This is where he's going to be useful. Shooting through the smoke, making sure everybody from Space Station Gamer are going to be hurt. Just enough for his teammates to move in and get kills.
When we see Space Station get these clean trip caps, that's a testament to why you don't make those team changes, right? Skillfully, Simplicity is just as skillful as Space Station Gaming, but having that, making those easy rotations, getting those, having your teammate know that, my teammates got this, I need to go do that, right? It's second nature to Space Station because they've been playing together for so long. And that's what's giving them that upper hand in the later half of the series.
We start to know each other a little bit more once you start playing with each other for so long.
Yeah.
I sometimes start to guess what you're going to say next, and sometimes I'm right. But I mean, it's just chemistry.
Yeah, it is. And it's showing. But this is where Simplicity has to dig deep, though. Protecting Kyle is Shock's job for now, and that was beautiful. He knew